It's your buddy Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is the UMR episode 89, and we are here in River Point. In case you don't recognize it, we just had Rafa pull all these empties out of the Walmart distribution center. He just got done unloading them. And I'm thinking to myself, isn't it Duke's job to pick up the empties? Yeah, it is. Why did I have Rafa do it? Because I'm just not thinking. I'm just not thinking. Okay, so beyond that, what we're going to do now is we're going to move Rafa over to Tidewater. Obviously, he can't go forward. Tidewater's over this way, in case you don't know. He's going to back all the way down. He's going to come down this track, which just so happens to be open, which I believe is track 4, right? 1, 2, 3. It is track 4. All right, so let's put Rafa in reverse. Here we go. No, there we go. I wanted to go free camera, and I don't know what key I hit there. Besides it being the wrong one, I don't know which one it was. All right, so this is correct. Right, and that is correct. Yeah, for the double slip there. And then when we come out of here, we're going to go on to track 4. Track 4. There it is, straight ahead right there. Beautiful. All right. Just got to back him down. Whole lot of cars here on track. What is this? So this is 4 here? No, it's 5. 6. A lot of cars on track 7 and 8 there. Yeah, I should have researched that before I said it. This is going to say what? Stop, then proceed. No. Okay, I'm going to stop. Still says stop, then proceed. Am I not close enough? Or does it never turn green? Stop. So we're going to say stop, then ignore is really what it should say. Okay, so here we go. There we go. Now we're going to run him up towards the front here. And then when he gets up there... Oh, you know what? I was going to say we're going to send him over to Tidewater. But I don't think we can because there are trains. In fact, I think there are 3 of them coming in, right? I believe that is the case. Yeah. One of them's got to go to track 1. The second one's got to go to track 6. And the third one's got to go to track 8. So, yeah. We'll run Rafa to the front of track 4 here. On the other side of the yard, but then we're going to leave them on track 4 until those other trains get out of the way. And did I write down which trains are going to which track? Probably should have if I didn't. Yeah, here you go. Damon's going to track 1. Hank's going to track 6. And therefore, that must mean that the one I haven't mentioned yet, Tyler, no. I'm missing one. Yeah. Yep, I'm missing one. So whoever the last one is. Yep. That's what we're going to have to do. I almost forgot to write the last one down. I thought, oh, it's the last one. I'll remember it. Or something to that effect. I don't know. I'm not perfect. I'm close. Close to perfect. I gauged it at about 97.189632%. So, yeah. Just not perfect. When it comes to my spreadsheet, I'm talking about. In life, that's a different story. Now, that's going to be a different percentage. of which I am going to plead the fifth. Okay. There we go. All right, now we want him to go there, but I can already see the headlight of this fella right here and the other fella right behind him. Here comes the other fella right now. Okay, who's this? This is Hank. I thought I had someplace for Hank to go, right? Hank is going to hook on to River Point Track 6. Okay, Hank. Let's align you now for Track 6, which is going to be straight ahead, right? Yeah. It is. It's not that way. It's this way. Yeah. Track 6 is right here. Right? Yep, Track 6 is right there. All right, Hank, you're all lined up, buddy. You're all lined up and ready to go. There we go. We're going to ride it on in. And there's some other engines down here also working these industries in this area. And we got a lot of trains down here. Now, I've said before, too, that, they would probably just have Jeff or something work these industries instead of having all these different trains coming in. Then I'm thinking to myself, could Jeff really keep up? Probably not. So maybe it's good. I don't know. Probably not. But it'd probably work more efficiently if it did it the other way around. But we're in now. That's all there is to it. And as I said before, I kind of like all the trains coming in and out. It's a lot of fun, and that's really what I'm looking to have here. Okay, so there's Hank. Hank is now in his place at Track 6. Let us unmark that. And we'll center it. Okay, I'm doing my spreadsheet stuff. All right, who's next in line? Who is next? It is Damon. And I could have swore I said I knew where Damon was going, right? Is that what I said, or did I not? Yeah, he's going to Track 1. All right, Damon. So we're going to switch this over this way. You're going to go across the diamond, going that way. Track, what did I just say? Track 1, yeah. Down here. That should be far enough away, I think. 1500's not going to hit it. Down here, and then down here. All the way into Track 1. This ought to be a fun ride. Oh, wait, no, stop you. I gotta stop you. There you go. Here he comes. He's got old school paint on there. Now, is this an SD40? Someone had written me. It's a GP40-2. Something about how... I thought he said SD have 3 rear fans and GPs only have 2. Maybe it was the GP38. I thought he said SDs and GPs. So was it 4 and 3? And that's why this is a GP, because there's 3 rear fans? So much for trying to help me. I'm sorry. I don't remember what they wrote now, and it's not good. And then somebody else wrote me what the difference between an SD and a GP is and why they got those names. A while ago, most engines were pulled around by GPs, which were 4 axles. And then somebody introduced the 6-axle, but only for special circumstances. So they called it special duty. That's why they're SDs. While the GPs were used as general purpose. That's the ones they used to do most of the normal jobs. And because they were 4-axle, they could fit on the fit on the smaller yards with the tight turns and all that stuff. Let me do this on the spreadsheet here. And that's why they are got their designations. Now they've just stuck ever since. Ever since they've just stuck, as we know now, you know, the GPs and SDs and all that stuff is not true any longer. What the heck, fire? He did that backup thing. Where'd he go? Yeah. Damon, what are you doing, buddy? No, it's a dare. Stop, 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 stop. A dare? You're supposed to be going to track 8. All right, yeah. Why they do that, I don't know. No. There we go. Okay, now let's see if we can't get him aligned to track 8. He's got a ways to go up the track here. Not a long ways, but, you know, a ways. Okay, we'll switch it this way and this way. No. Do it this way and this way. Yeah, there we go. Now you got it. Here, not track 6, not track 7, but track 8. Should be aligned all the way in now. And he's got himself a this SD70 Ace. Kind of looks like one with the fins on the back. Yeah. An SD70 ACE. I always say FD70 Ace. Is that what they really say? Do they call them aces? Or do they just call them ACEs? No. Alrighty. Here comes one of my favorite parts of the route. Right on the other side of these trees. There it is. I do every day. Probably to the detriment of my body. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I've been drinking Coca-Colas since I can remember. And I usually can't remember things from 10 minutes ago, so maybe that's a bad way of putting it. But I've been drinking Coca-Cola since bare minimum high school. That was a long time. No ill effects. Of course, I guess the only real way to know is to relive my life and don't touch Coca-Cola and see where I end up. Who knows? Maybe I'll be worse off. All right, so now we're going to slow it down as we're coming up to the yard here. We got a red signal coming in, but that's because we got it aligned to a track with a cut on it. All right, here we come. The final train, and then we can get Rafa back towards Tidewater. Here we go. Sure is purty. He's going to be blocking whoever this is on track 7, but that's all right. We can move him if need be. Okay, there we go. So all 3 engines are in now. Rafa, where are you at? There you are. Now we're going to send you to Tidewater, Bell. Navigate to track mark Tidewater. Got the signals up there. Still got a couple reds. Let me do this with that. There we go. My spreadsheet. Still got a red up there. He's zipping along here. I see some... Oh, there he goes. Now he's got an approach. Oh, no, it just went to clear. Very good. Okay, so Rafa's on his way back to Tidewater. Let me put you guys on pause, and I'll figure out what we're doing next. So we're staying here in River Point. We're with Jeff, and Jeff has to do some shunting of the inbound cars. Actually, in this case, it's the reclassification track. So here it is right here, and we might have problems. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to have room for it, but we'll see what we can get done here. Now, those happen to be the very cars we just brought down, that Rafa just brought down from, around the corner there. Up there around the corner. I don't know, River Point. Well, am I calling that something? It's not River Point Park. It's, what am I calling it? I'm calling it, I don't think I'm calling it anything. Very good. What are we doing? Slow down. Okay, there we go. This way, and then the River Point inbound. There we are. All right, we'll figure out where we're going here once we lash onto it. The whole cut is nothing but loaded boxcars. All coming from Walmart. Okay. There we go. Bada boom. All right, I will bring this up now. At the very end, we have a Tidewater out, which when I have River Point out or Tidewater out, that means they're leaving the map, either on the River Point side or the Tidewater Point side. Now, I don't send them out from here, even though River Point's going to be out this way, obviously. I'd send them all to Tidewater where they're built into trains and then they're sent out. So that's how I'm doing it. So Tidewater out. To go to Tidewater is track 6. And there is somebody sitting on track 6. Is there not? Yes, there is. And this is track 6 right here. And there's no room on track 6, is there? There is not. Okay. So what's going to happen, I'm assuming here, is we'll get rid of the ones we can get rid of. And these ones sitting here on 6 are not going to be able to go. Now, the other thing I could do is send this guy back to Tidewater. That's all he's looking to do, right? Is to send him back. That makes the most sense, doesn't it? Because track 6 is only cars that are going to Tidewater, and since he's already got them, it was one of the guys that just came in. Who is it? I don't know. Who is this? This is Hank. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to send Hank towards Tidewater, and that way we'll free up this track in order to put more cars on it. All right. So let's, he's already, no, he's not. There we go. That's where we want him. Okay, buddy, you're going to Tidewater. Navigate to track mark Tidewater. Go. And he's got himself an approach. Okay, he's going to have to run long hood forward all the way back, but it's not that long. So. Yeah, so we can pull forward now, right? While he's doing that, we don't have to wait for him to completely leave the yard because we're going down 2 different tracks. Throw that this way. We want to keep that this way. All right. So here we go. We'll have a little 2 train in motion kind of thing going on here. No. I know this is set up correctly, right? I don't want to ram into that other train. I really don't want to do that. It's set up correctly, yep. All right. So to get them over onto track 6... we're going to have to clear this switch right here. So we'll have to wait till... In fact, all these cars, River Point out all the way down up here to the Cornell Canning. Well, Cornell Canning is just where we came from Walmart. I'm going to call that out on myself right away. So the Walmart Distribution Center and the Cornell Canning are basically right next to each other. Why would they load them in a boxcar and drive them approximately, I don't even know, 1/10 of a mile and then unload it? They wouldn't, all right? So my system is not perfect. I'm going to admit that. But it is what it is. So. All right, let's take a glance back this way just to make sure he's doing it right. He's not going anywhere where he ain't supposed to be going. No, he's not. Okay, good. Kind of cool having two trains leaving here at the same time. I like that. I'm thinking that Jeff's going to win the race past getting the train past that switch. I got my money on Jeff. Of course, I'm kind of cheating because I already looked at the lengths of the train. Of course, I showed you guys too, didn't I? I think I did. So I'm not cheating all that much. And look at that. I'm going to be right. Alrighty. There we go. Throw the switch this way. Now we are going to have to wait. I'm going to grab onto this guy right here. And Hank's not far behind. Okay, so there goes Hank. He's leaving. Throw this way, and then on to track 6 we'll go. Okay. What was that noise? Was that just him hitting one of the frogs? There he goes. Yeah, I think it was the frog hit. It made me nervous. Okay, here we go. Back it on to track 6. Yeah. Okay, it's all set up correctly. And then Cornell Canning is going to be track 5. And then the Harley Brothers is going to be Tidewater again. And then it kind of jumps back and forth because my spreadsheet's being a jerk. Of course, that's my job. I'm supposed to be blocking them, right? I'm working the yard here with Jeff, so I guess it's his job. You got to block so that the locals don't have to do as hard a job when they get to wherever they're delivering their loads or empties, whatever the case may be. All right, I'm just making sure we get on to track 6 here. Then we're going to back up to the car that we need to stop at. Okay, there we go. So it's going on to the right track, track 6. So let me go back towards the front. Here we go. That's the key I wanted. So this one here, this last rail box is not going on to track 6. This one is, as you can see, it's highlighted right here. Cornell Canning. Got it. All right, so whenever we get back to Tidewater, we'll have 2 trains waiting to get into Tidewater. I mean, why not, right? Okay. Past that switch ought to be good. I think that clears us. I think so. Gives us enough clearance. Here we go. Is that okay? No, the track's good. Alrighty. Then we will apply it. Forward. Here he goes. Now we're going to Cornell Canning, which I said was what? Track 5. Track 5. Yeah. Now you'd think this is track 5, but it's not. That's the inbound track. I put that right in the middle of the yard. Track 5 is going to be over here. This run right here. All right, where's the switch here? There it is. That's the one we're looking to clear now. Right there. Track 5's already aligned. It is. Beautiful. There we go. Ah, the tangled mess that is Tidewater. I mean, Tidewater as the route. Although, Tidewater's not... Oh, no, Tidewater is a tangled mess, too. The actual city, because it's got all those cars waiting on the lower yard to get onto the docks. So we got a mess over there. We got a mess over here. It's messy. We got a lot of room here on track 5. Oh, yeah, we got some. We got some room on track 5. Not overly worried about it. We're just putting his last car on there. Okay. 1 half. There you go. What do they say just for... Do they say half? Like when they're counting the cars down for the engineer? Do they say something just for connection? Just for it hits? You're like, prepare for impact? I'm sure it's not that, but... Of course, then again, maybe I'm working a remote right now, so I got to count out nothing out loud. Although a lot of train videos I see still have of course, no, I'm going to take that back. A lot of train videos I see do have a conductor, but those are usually locals working the industries, not somebody working in the yard. You don't see too many videos of people working the yards because the railroads just pretty much don't want you there, which is understandable. It's too much of a liability. Somebody gets run over, and then, you know, it's not good. All right, so I'm going to go back to track 6 because this last one on here is a Harley Brothers, but for some reason I got rid of the switch list. And for some reason I'm not slowing down when I should be. Yeah, this last Norfolk Southern is going to the Harley Brothers, which is over in Tidewater. So that's track 6. Yep, we got it. Then as you can see here, we got to go back here once again to Cornell Canning. We track 5 again. Then the next 2 will go on to track 6 again. And then finally all of these will go on to track 5 again. So we're popping back and forth between the 2 tracks because that's where the spreadsheet told me to do it. Click on the spreadsheet. It tells me how many cars to send and where to send them to. So I type that in. Then I click on it again and it tells me again. Sometimes you get this going on here. It's fun. If all the cars came in blocked already, where would the fun of that be? It wouldn't be. Not for me anyway. Maybe for you. Go. Right there. We'll move up one before we disconnect. Doesn't forget who I am, hopefully. Did it. Back to track 5. Yep. Let's leave this up now. It's almost instinct for me to get rid of that as soon as I switch cameras. I gotta tell myself, no, don't do it. Just a few moves left now. Track 5, then track 6, then back to track 5, and we'll have it. It'll be done. I'm going too slow. I'm going 5 miles an hour slower than I had to been, but we're taking it easy. We're pacing ourselves. Here we go. Put out a short just recently about putting a whole bunch of Burlington Northern cars on these tracks. And look, there's one there, but there's not. Those Burlington Northern cars were put out a long time ago. I'm not even sure. Probably episode 20 something that I made that short. All right. They're gone. Go. know why it quit on me there, but it did. This is track 5, right? Yeah, good. Good, it is track 5. I knew it all along. All right, we'll stop it right there. What's going on? Why is it not allowing me to... Oh, because I'm an idiot. All right, that's why it's not allowing me to do that, because I'm in free camera mode. All right. So we want to apply the brake here, right? Yep. I don't know. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now forward. All right. We got to go one more trip back to track 6. Then back here to track 5, and that'll be the end of Jeff's turn. We're moving along. Said it before, I'm going to say it again. This is what training is all about. This is what gets my blood rushing. Here we go. And back it up again. Okay. Double check the checks. Up. There I go again. Well, not that it makes a difference, but well, that's the last 2. Okay. I guess I can't get rid of it because it's just here and then back to track 5 again. There we go. Here I thought I'd have a problem storing these. Like I'm going to do it no problem. Ready? Go. There we are, right there. Last 5 go back onto track 5. Pull it back up here. Nice shot right there. I'm liking it. Long for the ride. Oh no, that's not the switch I want to clear. It's the next one. I can't see it from this side, but I can gauge, right? I can see when the tracks come together. All right, I didn't gauge it very well. There we go. All right, now we're going to take a look once again at track 5 to see what kind of room we got on there. Oh yeah, plenty of room to get 5 cars on here, not a problem. Side, here we go. Come on back, Jeff. You got about 10. That was a bad idea. 5, 4, 2, 1. That's what I usually don't call it the numbers. I'm not real good at it. Of course, practice makes perfect, I suppose. All right, let's push these back on here now. Okay. Here we go. Right there. Stop it. Fly. Decouple. Forget who I am. Pull forward. Get rid of this. Okay. That's going to end Jeff's turn. Let's give him a round of applause. Okay, how many people started clapping? Huh? You just heard... sometimes you just hear that thing and you just start clapping. You're not even sure why. You hear a round of applause. Maybe none of you. Okay, so anyway, that's all for Jeff's turn. Let me guys... no. Let me try it again. I'm going to put you guys on pause until I figure out what's going on next. So here we are on Tidewater Dock, the disaster area. Now, Jessica is working several industries down here. They just got done loading these up with steel coils. So those 2 cars are ready to be packed out. She's got these 4 up here that were packed out a while waiting to get out. Then she also has these 4 right here, coal cars that have already been unloaded. And she's also working Harley Brothers over here. She's got to set 1 more car out for them. But Sean is in the way. So what I think we're going to do is this. Is we're going to put all the cars that we can pull out of here onto this track. Like we've already done with these cars here. So we'll put the coal cars there. We'll put these steel coil cars there. All of this, she has to get down on into the area where Sean's at, and she can't do that. But Sean's going to have to move out of the way in order for her to bump that back. Now, we could just say, hey, Sean, why don't you do us a solid and bump it back for us? Could do it. But union rules say that, you can't take another union person's job like that, so we can't have it happen. I don't want any, anything filed against me. So we'll move him up out of the way over here so she can do her job. So we'll start with that first. Okay, Sean, the Seaninator. Is this an ES or is this an SD80 Mac? Yeah, it's an SD80 Mac. Okay. Here we go. He's going to pull all these off. Okay, let's look and see what he had. There he goes. Just to move him out of the way. Now, he's going to have to move a ways down the track because she's got a long line of cars in that cut. So we got... Right, yeah. Oh, I got... Check that out so many times. Maybe we should, move him all the way out over here, huh? Yeah, maybe just to be safe. Move him all the way to the end of the yard. The yard lead. Am I recording right now? Oh, yeah, I am. Good. Maybe I forgot. Maybe I forgot to press the button. I did not. Here we go. Look at the sway on that engine. Easy now. Jeez. Who laid down these tracks? Lumpy Incorporated? We gotta get better contractors. Although we are CSX, we probably lay down our own tracks. And now I'm thinking we might as well have her yank all of those cars out as well and put them up here. Which means moving him to the end of the lead's not going to be far enough away, is it? It's just not. So where are we going to put him? He could come up into the lower yard here. He's probably got room to put on this track right here. Might as well wait with everybody else waiting to get onto the docks. Yeah, his train's not that long. He could easily fit there. I want to keep this one open for runaround purposes and because technically it's a main line. I think this one actually would probably consider be a main line too, but I'm not treating it that way. Although, is it? Yeah. Yeah, really it is. I'm not treating it that way, but it really is. All right, so let's make sure this is all aligned. I suppose the other option would be to put him on this third track way over here, right? Instead of having him pull up into the yard. There's my thinking noise. All right. Yeah, I'll have him go this way. I think we might do that. Then have him go this way. Then yes. Then yes. Then yes. Then yes. I'll have him sit right here. That's a yard bypass track. But he won't be there for very long. I think that's where we'll have him sit until she's done. That way she'll be able to pull up into the upper yard, get rid of those cars, go back down, then we can back him down after her. So, yeah. I don't know. Is he done with these? He's got some Tidewater. Yeah, where is he in his... All he's doing now is working bird's eye vegetables. Oh, and he's still working Tidewater ethanol, too. He's working both. I think there's a loaded ethanol tanker down there right now as we speak. Okay, we emerge out of the dock area. And we got an approach diverging. Yeah. That's what that flashing green means, right? It's a diverging track. It's an approach, so it's like, was it 35 mile an hour? I forget. We're doing 16. We're doing yard speed, so that's pretty good. I'm going to be happy with that. Alrighty then. Now we'll run over onto this end and wait till he clears this switch right here. Well, I kind of like with the gantry in the picture. Ooh, this might be like screenshot territory, thumbnail territory here. Nice. Okay. Go. There we go. Right there ought to do. And then when she's got to come up, what we'll do is we'll put this one this way. And this one should be normal as well. Okay, yes it is. All right, now let's start building her train that she's going to want to pull out of here. Where is she? Oh, on the wrong track. Here we go. Here she is. Okay, so first off, we can get these two pulled up there. The two, well, she's got a quiet bell on this thing. Wait a minute, I didn't finish that last thought. The two steel coil cars. There we go. Just can't leave the audience hanging like that. What's wrong with you? Okay. Here she comes. I think I can see the coil cars moving. Yeah, looks like she's got both of them going. She's got to pull up here and clear this switch right here. Boy, if you like telephone poles, this is the shot for you, huh? All right, there she goes. Nice. Kind of hard to see when the last car is coming, but I think I got it through the trees. we go. A little bit more. There we go. There we are. All right, now we're going to back it up. Don't need to get going too fast because where we got to go is right here. I want to get over on this side, though. Not inside the house there. No. Or the building. Is it really a house? No, it's more of a well, it's a warehouse. So I guess maybe the cool kids would call it the house. Where do you work? Oh, I work at the house. You got to tip your head up when you say house. I work at the house. Just real quick, tip your head up. That's how that works. Okay. There we go. Push a little bit further on here. Go. Apply that. Though we're still kind of in motion. There we go. Now the question is, do I store these or do I pull them all? I think the answer might be pull them all. So I was thinking about maybe putting these over on the track going out to the Harley Brothers temporarily so I wouldn't have to pull all of them out, but I might as well pull all of them out. I'm going to be putting them all back there anywho. I guess I could also, option B would be to put them on the steel coil industry track, but steel coil industry track's not very long. See, I was thinking about putting them all down here. I'm starting to say, no, I don't want to do that. The steel coil track probably would fit all of those. See, she's got all these, because the next cars I'm going after now are these empties out here. So there'll be enough room for all of them. Yeah, because how many cars am I pulling right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just one extra than is out there. I know these are longer than the coal cars, but I think we're going to be okay. We got enough room to play. Alrighty. Did I throw that? Okay, I did. There we go. Slow it down here just a bit. And let's add a little more indie there. Just coasting now. At least that's how it would work in real life. This one I still have. Throttle. There we go. Alrighty then. And now where do we gotta pull to, right? We want to pull to all the way to the end of this front thing again, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We are gonna pull all the way to the end of that front thing again. But let's get a cool shot going here till the coal cars go by at least. Is this a cool shot? I kind of like it, huh? Look at this. Maybe this will be my thumbnail. I don't know. They say, I go to the YouTube, they have like YouTube creator classes you can go to. You don't have to be a YouTube creator to go to them. You just, you type it in there, it'll help you. And not a lot of the information's good. And it tells me that, you know, you want to have a good title, and then you really want to have a nice thumbnail in order to draw in more viewers in hopes that more of them will subscribe. I don't know. Has that been working? I have no idea. But really, although, you know, obviously they know what they're talking about. I mean, it's their platform. They know what brings viewers in and what doesn't for how many years they've been doing it. But really, I just like to set up the ones that I think look cool. And I guess in that essence, I'm doing what they're saying. But I'm not really, my main goal is not, I want to get more subscribers. Although I do want more subscribers. I feel like I'm talking in circles now. But let's go on this side now. So see when it's coming. There we go. But, yeah, so I guess it just so happens that my goals are the same as YouTube's, which makes sense because the more people I get to watch my videos, more people are exposed to their advertising. You know how it works. And I'm suddenly starting to wonder, what was the point of that whole story? I don't know. All right. I do know, though, that these are the 5 coal cars we want up this way. The hoppers here. And I do know we have a lot of sway going on, especially for 15 mile an hour. Okay, so let's bump these on here. There should be plenty of room. There is. Alrighty. How far up the track she got? It's not going to be too far, right? Let's take a look, just for fun. She got a good distance. I don't know how you measure that. What exactly is a good distance? A good part of the way up the track, as opposed to a bad part of the way up the track. What are you getting at? I don't know. All right. Here we go. We are building our train that Jessica is going to take up to the inbound track in Tidewater. So the next time Thomas has got to do something, it'll give him something to do. Plus, it'll get a lot of these cars out of the way. Because we have 2 trains, Sean and Jessica, competing for track space. And then we got 2 trains waiting to even come in to the dock area. So, okay, give it a little bit more oomph than that. Go. We have all these reefers, which are looking to go to Dole Vegetables. Got to be unloaded. And then all those ones in front of them are going to Bird's Eye Vegetables. They're also loaded. Right there should do. Oh, stopped it a little late. There we go. Let's apply it. Beautiful. Alrighty, but you know what's not beautiful? I'm going to stop it right there because we are in the butter zone. Yes, we are. This will end episode 89 of Tidewater. And once again, I'll reiterate, we're not gonna trash Tidewater like I had been playing with. We're gonna just keep right on going. It's been a lot of fun. I don't want to miss out on all the fun. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that Jessica did not get to complete her turn, well, this just may not be the channel for you.